Welcome to our Memorial Day ceremony. I'm Lucian Lefebvre, Chairman of the Enfield Veterans Council. Before we begin, I'd like to thank everyone for your flexibility in being here today to remember those who served this great nation but are no longer with us. Please rise if you can, if you're able, and remain standing for the posting of the colors, our opening prayer, the presentation of our remembrance wreath, and the singing of our national anthem. So now I'll ask the color guard to post the colors.
Color guard, shoulder arms, forward march. Color guard, halt. Suzanne, arm. Quarter arms. About face. Forward march.
I'll now have our Enfield Veterans Council chaplain, Jim Grimaud, will give our opening prayer.
Thank you. Please remove your covers if you're wearing a hat today, and bow now for our prayer. Almighty God, Father of all mankind and Judge over all nations, thank you for bringing us here to bless this memorial service. Look down with favor and understanding upon the hearts of those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. The lives of those who paid the supreme sacrifice are glorious before us. Their deeds constitute a daily inspiration for those like ourselves who remain in their home communities. In God we trust, and may the faith of our fathers guide, protect, and maintain our people, and God bless America. Amen.
Thank you, Jim. Our wreath will be placed by Lawrence Mack McCloskey, American Legion Post 154 Senior Vice Commander. The national anthem will be performed by the Enfield High School Honors Choir, led by Mrs. Amanda Tillman. Thank you, well done. Please be seated. The Enfield High School Band will perform the service songs of our great military, conducted by Mr. Andrew Armstrong. Will the veterans please stand when your branch of service is honored?
Detail, up 10, up.
Thank
At this time, I'd like to introduce a few of our representatives, congressmen. Today, we have Congressman Joe Courtney here with us, Senator John Kissel, State Representative Carol Hall, Mayor Sakala. And I'm not going to, there's just too many names to go through, so if the rest of the Town Council, Board of Education who are here today could at least wave to let people know where you're at. And I would now ask the mayor to come up and say a few words. Stage is yours, Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, first and foremost, to all of the organizers responsible for putting this ceremony on. I know Lucian already thanked many of the dignitaries that are here, but Congressman Courtney, Councilman Thomas, Crisati, Allegro, Mangini, State Representative and Councilor Hall, and Councilor Pisner is here, as well as Senator Kissel. So thank you for joining us. Lucian has always said that the parade is nice, but the ceremony is the icing on the cake. It's what truly matters. And I agree. So again, thank you to everyone who came out today. Today is a day of reflection, a day to honor those who answered the call of duty, to honor those who gave their lives for our country. Because of them, more people experience liberty and freedom than before. We owe a debt to the fallen that we cannot truly repay, but we can honor their sacrifice by remembering it every single day. So today, like every day, let us remember them and remember their families, seek out their stories, and learn their names. But the greatest tribute we can offer to those who have given their lives is not only our remembrance, but our commitment to live worthy of their sacrifice. That is to strengthen our communities, care for one another, and preserve the ideals for which they gave everything. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. At this time, the Great American Marching Band will perform a few selections. Thank you for a great performance. Now to get into what we are here about today. Memorial Day is not the start of summer. It's a day of remembrance. It's a day we pay homage to all those who didn't come home. This is not Veterans Day. It's not a celebration. It's a day of solemn contemplation over the cost of freedom. Along with those, we also have to remember the Gold Star families who lost a service member who made the ultimate sacrifice to our nation, and the Green Star families who lost a veteran to suicide long after the invisible wounds of military service continued long after the uniform came off. Unfortunately, we lose about 18 veterans per day to suicide. Thankfully, it has gone down. It used to be 22. So it's a little bit of an improvement, but still unacceptable. In cemeteries across America and around the world today, people will pause to spread flowers on graves of those lost in war. But today should not be about the sorrow we feel for their loss and not about mourning. What it should be was best described by General George S. Patton back in 1944 in France. Looking out across a field filled with crosses marking the graves of men who just days before had been part of Patton's army, he said, "We should thank God that such men have lived." And that is what this very special day is all about, being thankful that such brave men and women have lived, who bravely rose up and fought for something greater than themselves, protecting a home they never returned to. They sacrificed everything for the noblest of causes, and it's up to you and me to carry their memory forward in an effort to repay a debt we can never truly repay. What we really must do to honor their service is to live the America they died for. That means strengthening our communities, helping our fellow veterans, supporting military families, and teaching the next generation what this day truly means. We must tell their stories and speak their names. We must ensure that our children and grandchildren understand that freedoms they have inherited were paid for with courage, service, and sacrifice. Abraham Lincoln said, "A nation that does not honor its heroes will not long endure." He was right, but we should ask ourselves, would a nation that didn't honor its heroes be a nation which we want to live in? The history of our nation and those who serve can be summed up in a short and simple yet fitting phrase. They are ordinary people who, by virtue of their service and sacrifice, are extraordinary. Last, it is said, every veteran dies two deaths: the day they take their last breath and the day they are forgotten. Let us never forget them. We will now have the rifle volley by American Legion Post 154, followed by taps performed by two members of the Enfield High School Band. Sergeant at Arms, prepare to fire the volleys. I'd like to thank everybody for attending our service today. Change of plans from our original plan. We were hoping to kick off a parade. Unfortunately, the weather didn't agree with us. So again, thank you for attending. May God bless you, the town of Enfield, and the United States of America. This concludes our ceremony. And again, thank you for attending.